Another one.
How to stay up to date, informed. So, hey guys, I was just wondering how to stay up to date or informed as a QA on technologies, updates, testing stuff. What are some resources that you use, read daily? Kind of like news, blogs, or something. All right, so this is a great question. Like, this is an amazing question, right? Because I think that a lot of people, they don't stay up to date with the industry. They don't stay up to date with what's going on. So then they get like things just fly by them, right? I'll give you a quick example. I got an amazing question today about the like how you can use Chat GPT for testing, right? And I watched the video and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty impressive what they're using it for. But right, here's the key to that. Although you can use all these AI tools and stuff for your testing. Oh, wait a second. Let's get rid of this stuff. There we go. Oh, so although we can use the AI tools for our testing and things like that, the thing is, you still need to know what to feed it, right? Um, and you got to be detailed. So it's more of an assistant and not a replacement because you still need to know what you're talking about, how to properly structure things. Talking about the page object model. So like, it's like you're having what it's replacing is assistance, right? Because it's becoming your own personal assistant for much cheaper than hiring a person, and you can do much more with it, and everybody can have it and everything like that. So it's it's very useful, but for this question in particular, like how to stay up to date on technologies, right? A lot of things. So forums like Tech Coach Ralph YouTube channel, website, right? We have tons of information there. But seriously, I am serious. But seriously, what like you have like medium.com, which has like great software related stuff, documents and stuff like that, or articles, I mean to say. And people giving their perspectives and people like new ways of doing automation and DevOps type stuff, like so much, tons and tons of information, right? And then we have like different software updates that are happening. So like when they release a new version of Selenium, are you keeping up to date with those releases? Are you are you reading the release notes on what's changed, how those changes might impact you, what enhancements that are being made that can help you, right? So those are like so those are some additional things that you can do. Now, are you going back and I'll give an example, which yeah, I'll give an example, right? So let's say you're taking a Udemy course, right? Those Udemy courses, like when you buy them, they are yours forever. And the instructors, they normally update those courses with like to stay common because the thing is the instructor's not going to create a whole new course. Like let's say you're doing a web development course, right? You're not going to create a whole new course where because like they want you to buy the latest version. No, because it's more work for them to create a whole new course. So that means if it's a 2023 version of the course, and then now we're in 2024, and they add updated information because most of that information stays the same, but you get that updated information. So are you going back and watching that updated information to see what's changing, new strategies, all of that type of stuff, right? So yeah, so like all of those things that are available to you, and then there's always new tools coming out. One of the software, like there's a few softwares that we're going to be exploring on this, calling it software, but there's a few things we're going to be exploring, right? We're going to be exploring Cypress. We're going to be exploring Playwright. We're going to be exploring Detox. All of these are tools for QA engineering, and I'll put it to you like this: you go down the rabbit hole of installing one of them and start writing your first automated test. You're gonna start like, oh, you're gonna start pushing forward. New, like, you're stimulating your mind. It's like that practice that we were talking about. You're stimulating your mind, and you're learning more, and you're doing more, right? So that is so those are the tools that you can use to stay up to date on technology in general, but things that relate to QA, things related to software engineering. Also, talk to software engineers. Suggest that you set up meetings, like for your team, where they're talking about like the newest and most innovative things that they're working on, right? And you share, you find something, you bring it to them, all of that good stuff, right? Now, a way that I've learned tons and tons of things is by having to do it, right? So, for instance, I'm working on something and I reach a roadblock, and I'm like, all right, I need to do this, right? But I'm stuck here. So I start Googling, right? Because there's nothing that's gonna stop me from getting where I want to be, right? So I'm like, I need to do this, and I'm going to push it forward, and I'm going to find a solution, Googling, searching on Reddit, searching on YouTube. I just search everywhere, right? And then a lot of times what happens is I get an idea of how it's supposed to be done, but it's not my exact thing that I need. So then I'm like, all right, I start taking a piece of this here, taking a piece of that there, and I'm merging and molding them together. I'm innovating. I'm like creating my own Frankenstein of a solution. And then now that we have that, right? We have now that we have that, it's like we built something, we innovated something that can make it work to our advantage. And that's what QA engineering is all about. We don't limit ourselves to what's given to us. If it's not there, we make it. And that's the difference between like the software side of things, or like the software engineers who are building the stuff for the clients. In the QA engineering side of it, we're building the stuff for the company, for the quality of the company, for our software engineers, for ourselves. We're making our lives easier. We're making the company more reliable. We're making we're making the code that's being produced by the software engineers more to have more confidence. All right. So that is the other aspect of staying up to date and staying informed, is you have to go out there and do stuff, mold stuff, get your hands dirty. You create things, and you're gonna see like how you're just going to just take off like a rocket. All right. So you need to do that. All right.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.